All right, hello everybody. It's Sir Adrian here. Excuse me. To film the Austro-Hungarian turn in our current game of World War 1914 titled Operation Caporetto, where we are in the fall-winter of 1914. So we have 12 IPPs to spend. We have a free diplomacy roll. For that one, we'll go for Bulgaria. Yeah, Bulgaria for one of the roles. Uh, and I think we'll try to bring Greece down. We'll pay for a roll to do that. That's one IPP. What else? We'll pay four to complete. Actually, double check here. Yeah, we'll pay four to complete our dreadnought, or one of them that was being constructed. One for that IPP influence roll on Greece. We'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4 on a grenadier. And then we'll spend 1, 2, 3 on a. Shit, do we have any militia? No. Yeah, we'll spend 3 on an infantry unit. Actually, we'll take that back as well. We'll leave the dreadnought at stage 2. We won't complete that, so that'll bring us down 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead, we'll go 1, 2, 3. Buy another infantry unit. I think we'll buy another diplomacy roll. Yeah, so that'll be our 12 total. This 6 plus 4 is 10, and then 2 other dollars on diplomacy. So we'll go ahead and actually, I'm wondering if we should. No, we'll do that for now. Okay, so one tech roll. We will go for defense in depth. Need a 7 or higher. That's a 1. Diplomacy. So we have the 2 we're paying for and the free one. So red will be for, excuse me, Bulgaria. One of the ones we're paying for, Greece, will be this blue one. And we'll go for, let's go for Romania. That'll be this dark blue dice here. Oops. Go ahead and roll those out. Okay, so miss for Greece on an 11, because we needed a 3 or less to bring it down. Miss for Romania on a 5, because we need 3 or less. But, which I'm quite happy about this, we succeed with Bulgaria. So Bulgaria aligns to the Austro-Hungarian army, which is quite nice. So we'll go ahead and sub this stuff out. So there you have it. Bulgaria joiner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 militia and an artillery. we go up by an IPP. We need infantry, an artillery unit, and 2 militia. So yeah, did that, did tech. For attacks, I think aligning Bulgaria, that might change things. Mm, I think we'll try to attack the Serbs. Commanders can move 2, so we'll have him and his fighter. They'll go 1, 2. So they will, yeah, no river, nothing, but I mean, it's mountain terrain, but it doesn't affect him. We'll bring in a mountain infantry from Bosnia. We'll have this truck go 1, 2, and bring in a mountain infantry from Vienna. We will have this infantry from West Hungary will participate. And the cavalry and 2 infantry from East Hungary will participate. So they're crossing a river. Yeah, so those will be the only ones crossing a river. So we'll go ahead and move this stuff to the battle board. And it is the fall winter, so it's just 1 round, no matter what. Yeah, so these 3 crossing a river, so I have to keep that in mind. Keep them to the side. So we have Russian artillery defending at a 4. 3 infantry defending at 4. Mountain infantry is in mountains, so he's at a 5. And then we got the colonial defending at a 2. We have our commander taking part in the battle. Truck doesn't have attack or defense value, but he brought the mountain infantry in. So that mountain infantry will have first strike. So normally mountain infantry in mountains, they attack at a 2. And he doesn't suffer the river penalty because he didn't come from there. The commander will boost him to a 3, however. So same with this mountain infantry. He'll be boosted to a 3. This infantry normally is in mountains, so he'd be at a 1. but he's boosted to his regular value of 2. I will actually take 3 infantry and artillery from Bulgaria into that attack as well. And there's also no river for them. So same thing, these 3 normally would be down to 1 because it's mountains, but the commander boosts them to a 2. We have our artillery, which is at a 4 because of the mountains. And then these guys, so the cavalry would normally be at a 3. The mountains or the river would bring them down by 1. But the commander boosts him. Actually, I think for the first round, these would be less. So normally these would attack at a 2 if it weren't for the mountains, which brings them down to a 1. The commander's boosting them to a 2, yeah, but there's also the effects of the river. So for the first round, they'll still be at a 1 because of the river, and the cavalry, same thing. The river brings him down to a 2, or the mountain would bring him down to a 2, let's say. The commander's boosting him, but there's still the river, so I think he would still be at a 2, at least on the first round. But we'll actually have this artillery then boost him back to his normal value of 3. And this guy's first strike. We'll have to keep track of that. And we'll just double check. Truck. Your president first strike, yeah. Against Spaniards. Okay. Alright, so this battle should all be set up correctly. So we'll start with our first strikes. So we have our artillery at a 3. And then again, our mountain infantry, who's at a 3 because he's boosted by the commander. So we'll actually just do this here. So 2 at 3. So 1 hit. He has a first strike 1 at a 4. He gets a hit. We'll lose 1 of the infantry units. 1's at 1. And then we get a hit. Probably lose the colonial. Makes the most sense. Okay, so then we have mountain and a cavalry. So 2 at 3. Two hits. Then we have the 4 infantry at 2. Nothing. And then the 1 infantry at 1. And nothing. So he'd suffer 2 hits. He probably wouldn't lose the mountain because that's at a 5. Probably also wouldn't want to lose that. So I imagine he would lose the 2 infantry. If that changes, we could always modify that. But yeah, that makes, to me, the most sense. That is first strike. So even if, let's say, the next round they may get eliminated potentially, he can still, if he hits a first strike, take something out. But anyway, so he'd have 2 at 4. Both misses. And 1 at 5. And a miss. just make sure to. Okay, so there's 3 here actually. So he'd still have an infantry. Those would be gone. Okay, and that's it for that battle because it's the fall winter. So these 3 guys go back into Serbia. And then our guys retreat. I think for those, we'll have 2 of them retreat into West Hungary. We'll have the infantry. Actually, we'll have 3 of them retreat into West Hungary. I'll have the infantry retreat into Bosnia, one of them. One of them retreat into Bulgaria. Or no, we'll have 3 infantry retreat into East Hungary. No, I don't know if I want that. No, we'll have those there. This guy here. Yeah, we'll have a mountain infantry go to Bosnia instead. Infantry there, cavalry here. The truck will just leave it in Bosnia, and we'll leave the artillery retreat into there. Okay, so that's good. Otherwise, that I believe should be it for combat. Yeah, that should be okay for now. Non-combat, this stuff, none of it will move. These guys said none of that can move. This infantry in Vienna will walk over into Austria. This infantry unit in Bohemia will walk over into Austria. This heavy artillery will rail that down into East Hungary. This seaplane will fly 1, 2, 3. Into Bosnia. And this commander will move him. No, we'll keep. No, we'll keep him where he is for now. Actually, no, we'll move him over into. We'll move him over into Austria. I will do that. And then these units in southern Hungary, they'll move back into Galicia. So get rid of these 2. Add 2 to there. Four in there. Artillery. Commander. Okay, so this German one, he should be, as per what B Nasty was saying, effective. Yeah, and then this other artillery. And the observation balloon. Excuse me. All right, so that'll be it for the Austro-Hungarians non-combat. Place units. We will place 2 in Austria, and we'll place the Grenadier in Galicia. Actually, what did they do again, the Austrian Grenadiers? I think they can form a trench line. Grenadier. Okay, I thought so. I should build that one in West Hungary. Yeah. All right. Otherwise, that is it for the Austro-Hungarians. We collect our 13 IPP. We have Bulgaria. And yeah, that's it. We can hand things on over to the French.